Hey there, it's me again, Shedrica, and guess what? This is episode 50. I cannot believe it. I'm honestly so excited that we've reached this milestone together. Whether you've been here since episode 1 or you're just tuning in for the first time today, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. This podcast has become more than just my voice. It's our space, it's our community, and I'm so grateful to have you here with me, truly. And today, it's different. It is a special episode, not just because of the milestone, but because I'm sharing something deeply personal with you. As always, I've been holding it in for a bit, trying to hide it, trying to process it, but I'm finally ready to open up about my new diagnosis and what I've learned about functional depression. I'm talking to you, the one listening right now. I really want you to connect with me on this level today. So let's get into it. Welcome to the Lupus Speaks Podcast. I'm your host, Shedrica Shant'e, and I'm here to inspire and empower lupus warriors just like you. So grab your favorite drink and a notebook because you'll want to take some notes. Whether you're navigating the challenges of lupus or balancing health, faith, personal development, and business, together, we dive into real stories, expert tips, and loopy gems to help you stay strong in both your journey and your hustle. So let's create the life we deserve while staying true to who we are. Ready to level up? Come on, let's go. If you've been following my journey for a while, you know that living with lupus it's not a joke. It impacts every part of your life, physically and mentally. But I want to share something I've been grappling with recently. I was diagnosed with functional depression a few weeks ago. And let me tell you, learning about it opened my eyes in ways I can't even fully express. Here's the thing with functional depression. It's different from what you might expect. So you don't necessarily feel sad or down all the time. On the outside, you might look like you have it all together, but on the inside, you're running on autopilot. You're just going through the motions, you're showing up for everyone else, but you barely holding it together yourself. Spent so much time of my life powering through. I'm being a mom, I'm running this podcast, building this business online, showing up for my family and my friends. But when I was reflecting, I really had to ask myself, who is showing up for me? And more importantly, am I showing up for myself? If this resonates with you and you're feeling like you're existing instead of living, I want you to pause and take a moment right now to check in with yourself. Ask yourself, am I just surviving or am I truly living? It's okay not to have the answer right now, but at least ask yourself the question. Getting that diagnosis was a wake-up call for me. It made me realize something that I've been avoiding for a while. Survival mode isn't the same as truly living. And I know I'm not the only one who's been stuck in this mode. So many of us, especially of those of us living with lupus or chronic illness, get so used to pushing through the pain and the exhaustion that we forget to ask ourselves, am I really okay? I had to take the hard look at myself and ask, what's really contributing to this mental and emotional exhaustion? Because I've learned that mental health issues don't just pop up overnight. They're connected to what's going on in our bodies. And sometimes we forget that. I know I do because, again, I'm so used to just moving and pushing past my pain, pushing past how tired I am. And it's really affecting me. And I know it could be affecting you too. So I was doing a little bit more research because I'm like, okay, I really don't want to be on antidepressants. I really don't know if I've really been doing the right things in order to prevent this from me. Did you know that nutrition deficiencies and brain fog are all these things that contribute to mental issues? And it's not just that. B vitamins and magnesium are crucial for regulating mood. When these are low, anxiety and depression can sneak in. And the omega-3s, let me tell you, they help with brain function and mood regulation. Also, toxins and mental clarity. If your brain feels foggy, if you're struggling to think clearly, you may want to consider things like heavy metals, mold, or even pesticides. And we can't forget about gut health. If your gut is inflamed, your brain will be too. So leaky gut, poor digestion, and imbalanced bacteria are more than just uncomfortable. They can mess with your mental state. I would have never thought that. Just something as the toxins that come from deodorant can actually make your brain foggy. Like, what? And then you got to think about, how's your water intake? Are you dehydrated? Because if you are, your brain isn't getting enough oxygen, which can lead to all sorts of issues like brain fog, headaches, and mood swings. Movement also helps. Even just gentle stretching can do wonders in your mental clarity. So right now, I want you to think about this. Are you eating the right foods for your body? Are you staying hydrated? Are you taking care of your gut and your brain? And these things really matter more than what we realize. I know that we see things about gut and eating properly and drinking your water and exercising. And I know a lot of us are like, oh my God, that's so cliche, but it really matters. It really does. And just having this diagnosis really made me think about all the things that I'm not doing properly in order to take care of myself. So if you're feeling mentally drained, maybe it's time to check in with your body on a deeper level and ask yourself, what's going inside that might be affecting my mental health? We always look at the things that affect lupus in general, and all of these things matter when it comes to improving our overall health, but I never really considered how it could be affecting my depression. When I got this diagnosis, I had two choices. I could accept the label and let it define me, which, man, I was really, really, really struggling. And in some sense, I'm still processing. Or I could just use this as a wake-up call and just take responsibility for my healing. Because the one thing I know for certain, and two things for sure, is that nobody's coming to save me and nobody's coming to save you. All of the things that are happening, we have to take responsibility. We have to do something because we are responsible for our own healing. Depression doesn't mean that I'm broken. It just simply means that there are gaps in my self-care that need to be filled. Yes, medication is an option, and it can help in the short term. It can help in short term, but I also know that if I focus on the right areas, I won't have to rely on it forever. My doctor prescribed me with Zoloft, and I've been on this before in the past. But one thing about me is I'm not consistent with pills in general. And that's another thing. If I were to take my vitamin D supplements or my magnesium, because it's not like I don't have them, some of the brain fog and the anxiety and the down and depression will help. I know some of the things that I'm down about, and I'll just get personal, is just navigating mom life and making sure that I'm doing enough and that I'm showing up enough. And my commitment to this community, it can take a toll on me sometimes, but the one thing that I enjoy is doing it when I'm in a good mood. So I guess the tester is to stay in a good mood in order to continue to do these things. Taking responsibility for your healing today, right now, I want you to think about one thing, just one, that you can do today to take control of your well-being. Whether it's drinking more water, eating a nutritious meal, taking a few moments to just breathe and rest. Just start there. You are the one who gets to decide how to take control of your health and your happiness. I know I'm going to start carrying my water bottle with me everywhere I go so I can drink more water. I'm going to set an alarm on my phone to remind myself to take my supplements. And prior to my supplements, I'm going to schedule a day of the week that prepares all of my supplements out so that way I am on top of them. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start that today in order to be sure that I am doing something active every single day to make sure that my depression simmers down, and I will keep you posted. I am going to take the antidepressants because I feel like in order for me to really see an improvement, I have to take them. But I'm also going to incorporate all these things that I've shared with you today. So before we wrap up, I want you to help me celebrate this 50th episode milestone in a big way. I would like for you guys to post or comment your favorite episode so far on Instagram at Lupus Speaks. I also will be featuring you in my stories all week. So please share. And I also want to do a live session with you guys to reflect on this journey and engage with you directly in real time. So I will be sending out a date where I'm going to go live for the first time because I do not do lives. And we're just going to open up and we're going to talk about this. So take a moment to leave a review, share this episode with someone who needs to hear it, and come join the celebration over on Instagram at Lupus Speaks. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear your story, so DM me and let's connect. Y'all, this is just the beginning. I love you, I see you, and I'm so incredibly grateful to be on this journey with you. Here's to the next 50 episodes of real, raw, and powerful conversations. And until next time, see you next week. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in today's episode of the Lupus Speaks Podcast. I hope you found some inspiration, encouragement, and a few loopy gems to carry with you on your journey. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share with other lupus warriors who might need to hear this. And remember, you don't have to walk this path alone. We're building an incredible community here, so follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Lupus Speaks, or check out lupusspeaks.org for more ways to connect and get involved. And until next time, peace and be intentional.